Well, thanks for coming on. Could have brought some Visine.
It's been a long day.
So you're a farmer.
I'm a farmer. I'm
Yeah.
an agriculture.
You're in the agricultural business.
For sure.
That's good. And you moved to California.
Yes.
The gold rush?
I mean,
You're a 49er?
Not quite. I'm a hard worker, you know.
You're in Sacktown.
Yeah.
You
In Northern California.
wine country.
Yeah, really close to Napa. It's fun.
You finally put down the Jameson, picked up Chardonnay.
No, I like Cab Savs. That's what I know I like. Red wine for sure. I mean, I still booze here and there, but obviously, I think there's safer remedies in life.
Yeah.
For recreational use, and I still drink. I mean, whatever. I would never slight anybody for it.
What was the story with Star Lake? Was like the first place you and Joe were going to shows when you were kids, growing up in Pittsburgh, or what's the story there?
Joe's parents worked there. They ran T-shirts. Joe and I worked there. Yeah, when we were really young.
What did you do?
Sold T-shirts. Did ran inventory, counted money.
Because his folks had the hookup, so you were able to.
His parents ran the business, so we assisted in the operation of the business.
I thought his dad was a shoemaker.
He fixed shoes as well, but yeah, they were like concert T-shirt sellers.
Oh, okay. Ran that business. I thought you were saying like all of Star Lake.
No, the merchandise.
Interesting. So you ended up actually. I mean, did you guys just leave the post and go listen to the shows, or you were able to hear from where you were working?
Well, when we first started, I'm gonna punch you. When we first started, we were young kids and we just enjoyed the shows. And then as time went on, we worked and took more responsibility on.
Mm-hmm.
Such is life. Such is life, Isaac. Such is life.
What other jobs did you have growing up?
I was trying to think of this the other day. I can't even remember, like, because I have very poor memory in general. There's nothing to do with my red eyes. I mean, I did everything from sell like bootleg sunglasses to fireworks to like, shovel snow and wash dishes and I mean, you name it, wrap cables, cut grass, blow leaves. I mean, you name it, shovel shit.
I remember the landscaping days in Ann Arbor. That was not a fun job. We would do anything we could to get $20-$40 together. I still
landscape, right? I still do agriculture. I don't mind it. I enjoy it.
There is a zen to it, right? Like
Absolutely.
This one time, this lady said, "I'll give you $60 if you pick up every stick in my yard. Just go into the yard and get every single stick." And the whole yard was just covered in sticks. And by the end of the day, me and my buddy had gathered all the sticks together, and the yard was perfect. It was clean. Shout out Kaylin Swaggart. Yeah, that dude was working at this bar called the Rooster Tail, which I actually just read about because I'm reading Barry Gordy's book. And one of the first big Motown demos was at the same club. It's like a Detroit institution. I don't know if it still exists.
You love Detroit so much. I wish I got to experience it more.
Have you ever been?
No. I mean, I've been through and I've been to a brewery or something up there a long, long time ago. A couple times.
It's not really known for its breweries. More Coney Islands.
No, I forget where we were at.
There's a dope brewery in Michigan called Bell's in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, I am familiar. Yeah, it's good. Good name. It's a small microbrew, but whatever. It was all right. It smelled like dog food.
In the city?
Yeah, when you drive through.
The air, I think, is worse here. Since moving back to Pittsburgh,
that's crazy.
My airways and everything been killing me.
I think it may be your allergies.
Nah, I think it's the pollution because the air quality index is just terrible every day.
Why?
Like when you look at the actual ratings, it's one of the worst cities for air pollution.
From pollution, not allergens.
No.
That's bad.
Yeah. Charleston was better for that because it's right on the ocean, so it would just blow all the nonsense away. Plus, it's a tiny little town. Like you can see the stars every night. There's no city. There's no city near Charleston. It's just Charleston.
I didn't realize it was that rural.
Oh yeah, it's tiny. I mean, no matter where you live, you're 20 minutes from the center.
Who would you interview on your podcast in Charleston?
You're exactly right. I mean, there's so many reasons to be here.
No, I mean I'm asking. Who would you interview?
Who would I go into?
There you go. Who?
I really like this crew called Strawberry Squad. There's this dude. There's a bunch of DJs, and they're I mean, they run the entire town. There's really nobody else doing anything. Like if you're not part of that crew, you're not getting gigs. And the main dude is a guy named Jerry Feelsgood. He lent me the gear that I used to do the wedding when I was just down there a couple months ago.
Oh, nice.
My best friend's wedding. Of course, I had no idea how to work it, so I couldn't get Serato running, and I ended up DJing off jump drives, which I had never done before. But I killed. It was fun.
Good times.
Yeah, it was fun.
A bit more work.
Yeah, well, almost less, because like you're not using a computer at all, so all you're doing is just pulling up the track, dropping it in, and playing it. Pulling up a track, dropping it in, mix it in, play it. It's pretty like. I hate to use the word zen again, but it's
because you're back to like sort of DJing, you're sort of ish.
I want to
No
play
computer.
gigs, but nobody will put me on here
Why is that, Isaac?
because I wasn't in the gym when they were all in the pandemic.
You think?
Yeah, the pandemic I think really messed people up bad. The pandemic was really tough, I think, in Pittsburgh. A lot harder here than a lot of other places, especially in the South. And that's what I've been getting from all the guests, whether it's the yoga teacher I brought on, Sue's at Ohm Lounge, whether it's Select at Bus Crates. Like everybody agrees, it sucked here. And
Why did it suck here?
it was just locked down for like a full year for social events, basically. So like
And that was bad.
it was bad for people that were working in social in that space,
Yeah.
in the entertainment field.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of people didn't have work.
Yeah, I guess, right. Horrible. I was working at home at the time. It was bad, I guess. Yeah, I bought Nugget shirts and all that shit.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah, I mean, I bought shirts everywhere I could.
Dude, that's really cool. I didn't, I guess there were like
I was
ways that people made it through.
Oh, yeah, you buying to-go beer and all that stupid shit. I forgot. That was a long time ago.
I'm bringing Digital Dave on, and he was one of the people that had like a really cool post during the pandemic. Like, look, we get it. The clubs are closed. These are the 10 things you should be doing to get yourself ready for when it opens back up. Like, he's a real businessman when it comes to DJing. I mean, I feel like he has that whole hustle pretty locked in. It was interesting. Like, update your press kit. Get your socials under control.
Right.
Redo your website.
The business side of things.
Yeah, get the reviews that you need in order to get
That's
get
crazy.
the bookings for the
I mean,
weddings that you really need.
That's like that next level shit. People never really. I mean,
Pretty important for DJing. So
Extremely.
that's the point. That's why I'm not getting booked, is because there's people that are still feeling that pinch, that are feeling like they're just now starting to come back, and they don't need me. Like, who am I? I mean, I paid my dues here, but I really hit my stride in New York. So it's both of those things. It's number one, I paid my dues here, but
what if you DJ'd for free?
I was just thinking about that today, about doing a poster like, give me a stack, I got your back, B-Tip signature wedding.
We'll DJ for free, dog. That's what I'm saying. I got you.
If I just messed up the Plenty agency and just like did $1,000 weddings like all over Dormont. I mean, no, like, first of all, I'm not interested in that at all.
So you don't care about doing art for the sake of art anymore?
No, it's exactly
That's
the
weird.
opposite.
That's weird.
It's exactly the opposite.
It's weird.
Art for art's sake is
I love art for art's sake.
who said that? I was just looking this up and I said it on one of the other podcasts, but it's
I
old.
don't listen to them.
Thanks.
I love you, Isaac.
I know, because I can count every single person who's listened so far.
You put it.
I would know if you had.
Where's the death list that you gonna? What is it? The movie? I swear I'll listen to them all. Get me off the list, bro.
Kill list.
Yeah, don't kill me, bro. I'll listen. I swear.
Live with Basick Sickness in the attic.
Yeah. Or is this thing on?
What was the introduction to rap for you? Who, and here's the real question.
Have you never listened to a Basick Sickness song? Public Enemy was the first cassette I ever put up in my deck, and ever since, my better sense has barely gotten me respect.
Where did you find the PE and why'd you buy it? Where was it being sold? And
Up in Squirrel Hill, NRM. I got PE. I forget what it was. It was Apocalypse Now. I don't remember why I grabbed it. I don't know if I like sort of knew about it from MTV or something of the sort. I don't remember what it was, but Public Enemy it was.
Were there other kids in your grade that were listening to rap, or anybody else that you knew?
No. I don't know why. I've always liked extreme art.
You were also listening to a lot of rock and always have.
Yeah, I like extreme everything. Art, music. I mean,
Bikes.
I mean everything. It's just if it's not like extreme, it's not for me.
Why didn't you do sports?
I did. It's good for teaching responsibility and all that. But like What am I going to the league? I wasn't getting a scholarship. God bless. It was a waste of time at a certain point.
Yeah.
But it was great for responsibility and like all that whole envelope.
You want your kids to play sports,
I mean,
but
it's great for development. Any organized anything. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's sports. I don't care if it's ballet class. I don't care if it's going to a thing and like sitting in a circle and you know just listening to a teacher tell them what to do and socialize with other kids. I think that's really what more it is.
yeah, I mean, they should be learning discipline at home. I think a lot of
For sure, but they need to be able to socialize and learn to be able to take social cues. And I think those organized sports really help in that sense.
So why weren't you playing in high school? Did you play any sports in high school?
No, that's when I realized it was why am I going to waste my time?
You wanted to get money.
I mean, it was just right. I mean, I took on. That's when I started working a bit more, and I mean, I knew I wasn't going to get a scholarship.
Taylor Alderdice,
Alderdice,
4 years.
Yep. I was working before Alderdice, and didn't stop.
What was
growing.
Alderdice like? Were you in the same class with Wiz?
No, I was 4 years before him, 3 years before him. But it was nice.
Do you remember him from high school?
I remember him young for sure from Mighty Labs. Yeah, for sure. I remember when he was in Alderdice. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Nice guy. Nice kid.
What do you remember?
I mean, what do you want to know? I have a lot of memories with Wiz, so like, what do you want to know? And I don't like, what do you want to know? Nice guy. You know what I mean? Anytime I see him, anytime I run into him to this day, genuine hugs. You know what I mean? I ran into him in Vegas a couple weeks ago. Got to see him perform. Got to hang out with him for a
Dre's?
minute. No, it was in Spearmint Rhino. It was nice though. It was nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was for work.
Is there
I was at
a
work.
collaboration with the business or not
No.
anything you can talk about yet?
No, nothing. Nothing at the moment.
What about Mac? He was several years younger.
Nice guy, nice kid, real nice kid. Sucks what happened to him. Horrible. Nice kid.
I would say what he did to himself.
I mean, tortured soul for sure. And I didn't say somebody did it to him or he did it to himself or not. I just said it sucks what happened to him. I don't think it's appropriate. I don't want to say it's not appropriate, but bro, I mean, we really got to blame the dead for their mistakes. I don't know. That's your decision to make. I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? It sucks. The whole shit.
Yeah, but still, I wouldn't say sucks what happened to him. I would say sucks what
suck.
he did.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't.
To a lot of us.
I
Because a
wouldn't
lot of us
phrase it.
loved him,
Well,
loved his music,
for
his
sure.
parents. I feel bad for his Jewish parents in Squirrel Hill, who I run into every once in a while.
No doubt. Me as well. You know what I mean? Regardless of their religious background, I feel bad for them anyway.
Sure.
But yeah, no, just the whole thing sucks. The whole thing. The epidemic, his obvious mental state, the whole party.
Do you blame Ariana?
No, it's the craziest shit you ever said to me. I can't even believe you would say that on the internet live. That's fucking banana land.
I don't know. I feel like he was depressed after they broke up.
I believe in the butterfly effect. So I blame Taylor Alderdice. I blame Point Breeze. I blame for
Everything's
Park Market.
connected.
Everything. I blame me. Like, we did shows together. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
Did he ever play at Hkan?
Yeah, many times. I actually did a show with him. It's on YouTube somewhere. It was like a benefit for a guy who passed away. It was OD as well. Like,
same with Ivory, right?
Rest in peace, Zach. I don't know what happened with Ivory. Again, rest in peace, Ivory. I don't know what happened. No clue. Seriously, no clue. God bless the dead, regardless.
The Hkan shows were definitely
I love the Hkan shows. Great time.
Unique experience. What
Great
years
time.
do you think you were doing that?
I have no clue.
If you had to guess. I mean, I could come up with a
here, hi. All right, so I do have the answer for you. I actually did the Bluetooth in my car broke, and I have to use CDs, and I found a box of CDs in my basement, and I happened to find my first album, and not only my first album, but like my demo album. Man,
The sickness is spreading.
no, the one before the sickness is spreading. I can't even let people hear this other one. It's been in.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
Yeah, it's
The
crazy.
one I really want to talk about
but
is
I
my
have-
favorite.
I have the sickness is spreading here, and there has to be a date on it, and
That's the beginning of the Hkan.
it was like right same time. Was it like 09?
Bring a chair. Is that Joe?
Sit on the floor.
Bring a chair.
Sit on the floor, crisscross applesauce.
Or you can sit on the amp.
Sit on the floor, crisscross
You can pull up
applesauce.
the amp, and you can talk into this iPhone. It's good, Joe. As our only fan actually just showed up in the building. The only person watching is now here.
Joe?
Thanks for the invite, Slips.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know, Rye kept on inviting people into Basick Sickness. I kind of forgot who the members were.
Welcome, Joe. Welcome, Joe.
I see me on the camera. I'm waving at the camera. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, what are you waving? Looking behind you? That's why it's selfie.
Yeah, I can see her.
Good one.
Forget how many cameras you have?
Yeah, he did. He was confused.
I know, because I helped you move all the shit in here.
Sorry, we'll get it.
true.
Still can't get the invite on the podcast. Had a crash.
You did. You got the invite from me. This is my podcast
I
now.
invited an audio engineer.
Isaac,
on the podcast today. Really interesting guy. I sent him your.
I wish you did
your stuff.
because you need some help. It's all right. We love you. What if you could interview anybody in the city in the culinary scene? Who would it be?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh.
I haven't gotten that into it. I mean, I don't have money like that.
I love how you say you don't have money. Why? You don't
Where
have money
about
to
you?
go get a slice of pizza? You don't have money to go get a bowl of noodles? Like, what are you talking about? A sandwich? Where do you eat every day in Oakland? Tell me.
Mostly McDonald's.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, just shut this off. I can't speak with people
No,
like
I
this.
do like a quarter pounder, like 4 quarter
Dude,
pounder.
are you fucking?
meat.
Are you
If
fucking?
you just buy the meat, it's
Bro,
like $2
I
for each.
feel you, but are you really fucking?
$8.
It's so much better for you if you get just the
No,
meat.
no.
Yeah. But I get the cheese too.
No, he's fucking
Quarter
with me.
pounder with the
No,
cheese.
you don't really do this. What do
Yeah.
you?
With the,
Honestly, I don't think
I get milk and
No,
apples.
there's
Apple
no-
slices, milk, and the quarter pounders. I have pictures on my phone of it all. So I got receipts. So if you don't trust me, that's
I swear to God, I don't.
that's what I eat.
Show me your phone.
You want to see pictures of my meal at McDonald's?
Are you really going to McDonald's every day?
Most days, yeah. Supersize me, bro.
Bro, show me the fucking pictures. Show me.
You know, there's so many amazing new places to eat.
There's nowhere to eat in Oakland. The only good place in Oakland that has a decent steak is called Fuel and Fuddle. They're done.
Yeah,
they
they're
just
done.
decided they're out.
There got to be a place to get
Let's see.
like.
The only place to get a decent steak, and you're like, I can't get a decent
In
steak, so I'm going to go swap McDonald's in my gullet.
There's nowhere to go get like a decent
Go
sandwich.
get a salad.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Oh, I forgot.
I don't eat
Vegetables are bad for you.
Yeah, I don't really eat vegetables.
I mean, you eat apples,
Apples are fruit.
and I know, but they're like the same.
They're the same thing. My phone doesn't want to cooperate. We'll have
Right.
to.
So
I'll post it on there.
I can't believe Isaac really eats. If you eat McDonald's every day, like don't do that to yourself.
The one that's actually
And
probably
ju- and
better
just for-
is
and just-
Five Guys. They actually grill their burgers. They're smash burgers without any oil,
So you're telling me
So
you're
it's
eating
grilled in its
you're
own
eating
juices.
you're eating
which is tallow, which is good for you.
right, but you're eating just. I mean, Five
Meat and
Guys
cheese,
isn't.
animal products.
But Five Guys isn't as bad. You're really eating McDonald's
food.
every day. You're eating fast food every day.
I mostly pack my lunch.
But how many days a week you eat McDonald's? I'm just asking. You said like every day.
3 or 4.
And then you don't pack your fucking
Then there's
lunch.
only one that only leaves one.
5 days in a week.
Bro, so number one, so just remember everybody, like take this clip. The people that are like fiscally responsible for your health are their personal
This
choices.
is the other one that I'm excited to get.
Their
on, is
personal
Real Deal.
choices are fast. Their personal choices
fast
are
food.
fast food every day.
Yeah.
So like take what they say to you with a grain of salt. You have to.
Yeah.
For real.
So I'm
Yeah,
excited
you should
to
get Real Deal. You
I'm
should
excited to
Real
get Real Deal
Deal. You
because
should- Did you wrap them? Do you need them? Or do you need me?
Yeah,
or
no,
you
we
got
have
'em?
a date, I think,
There you go.
tentative.
Nice.
We've had a couple,
Nice.
but he's super busy, you know.
Always.
I heard he did a battle in Pittsburgh. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I mean he does here and there for sure.
That I would
I
love to
mean
go
I
to.
battled him.
What? Serious?
Come on, bro. I battled him a couple times.
I didn't know you had any battles.
Oh, come
Do you have
on.
any on cam?
I feel like I have to one or two somewhere.
Oh,
but
like a camera.
who knows?
Right, in somebody's basement. I got some old videos from my parents when I was up in Detroit. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Got a whole bag of just VHSs of me doing
Yeah, I'm
singing and
good on that. Good on that. Good on that.
skateboarding.
But yeah, I battled Real Deal. Great guy.
Who won?
He did.
All the times?
Yeah.
He released a song with his son today.
That's dope. I didn't hear that.
Sick.
Was this on Spitting Bars or
Yes.
Spitting Bars?
They're slow, but they're really good.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, it's really good. What killed the sickness?
Nothing. You know what I mean? The sickness will never die, but it's cool. You know.
What do you mean that the
Nah,
sickness is dead?
No, sickness is dead. I mean, I'm just listening to the CD on the way here. We're good. I mean, I still write. Don't you? I make art for art's sake. Genuinely.
Do you think that the art scene would be better?
Your water bottle is fucking crazy looking, dude. What's the cap look like on it? That's fucking wild. Go ahead again.
Would the art scene be improved by having government support, like real government support, like in Berlin or something? I don't know if that's real.
I mean, to a point, there is government-supported art programs, and even in the city, it's a lot better than used to be. Like, you can go to a public library and play with a bunch of synthesizers and shit.
Who's soy sauce? Do you know soy sauce?
Sauce is a good dude. I just saw him.
I'm excited. There's, I don't know, something at the Warhol that he's doing that I'm looking forward to checking out.
Yeah, he's always doing, because he's hooked up with the dudes from Pittsburgh Modular.
Yep.
Yeah, him and Bus Crates are always doing live synth demos, modular shit. And Sauce and his, like Stacy, I think they do live. There's dance, I should know more about it. But.
So what was the story of Basick Sickness? What made you want to start a band? Was it a band or was it just you with a hype man?
No.
I mean,
We don't know. We had a band in grade school. That's really where it started. And I guess it just kind of like fell off when everybody moved away, and then
Who was in it?
there was like a handful of us in grade school. I don't even remember, but yeah, Jem moved away. Life happened, then he moved back, and
He was in Florida for a little bit.
yeah, we were doing music when he came back, and we were both doing music independently, and we just did music together. And that first CD, man, that's a good CD over there.
Sickness is Spreading?
Bars.
Or the other one?
Bars, Sickness is Spreading.
The one I like is the one you did with your cousin.
That's Bars too. That was Bar City.
What's it called?
Bad Blood.
Is it available anywhere?
YouTube.
You can watch the whole thing on YouTube?
The whole thing's on YouTube. Yeah, it's only. I listen to it
sick.
every once in a while. It's the only place to get it. It's like another dead album. Nobody will hear it, but like.
I'll post a link.
That shit was fire.
It really is really strong.
Good ass album.
Yep.
Good ass album. There's shit like.
Who did the beats on there? Was
DJ,
it all Joe?
No, DJ Huggy actually, and there was like an Atari Teenage Riot beat. I did that just because like it was my cousin, and like I wanted to create art for art's sake, and I wanted to be able to have a historical record of my cousin and I doing art together.
Yeah.
Art, and God bless it was art's sake, but whatever.
I want one of us two doing art together at some point.
We are doing art together right now.
Remix album. I mean, it's all right, but
no, that shit was dope.
I've listened to it.
I did. Yeah, do you have a copy of it? Give me one.
I don't know.
All right, get out of my face. I love that shit.
It was on. There's a link to it on my website, which I just recently revamped, but I don't know if I put it back on there.
Put it on Google Drive or something. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
That was Bars. I only got a couple songs.
We used to rock the hell out of that Day and Night remix at the Hkan.
Yeah, we killed it.
Jumping up and down on that floor that was just. Did it actually collapse at one point, or
No.
It just was about to?
About to. Yeah, we're holding strong. Still there, I think. I mean, all I know is that I know anything could happen. And at this point, you just need to be really careful with any kind of digital footprint. I'm not putting anything crazy. Like, I wouldn't even want to even say anything to you on this that was Banana Land, because, like, you're putting it on everything again. And I don't mind speaking crazy as the sickness, but, like, you know what I mean? That's just how, bro, I'm done with it. I'm over it. Like, the technology's too crazy anymore. And once you put it out there, bro, it's never coming back. It's never coming back.
Good. That's the idea. I mean, let it exist out in the
for sure.
internet space. Let it be remixed.
For
let
sure.
people take it
and watch
create with it.
And watch what you say.
Soundbite it.
Right. Maybe people shouldn't say all the stuff they say. Maybe they should keep some of them thoughts inside their heads. You know, maybe people should hold it in because their thoughts are hurtful and they don't need to share them as explicitly with everybody all the time.
Maybe it'll sharpen your thoughts. Maybe
Bro, my thoughts are so sharp that I don't even want to share them with people anymore. That's why I'm keeping my mouth shut. That's why I'm anxious, because my thoughts are that sharp that I'm afraid to share them.
Well, maybe.
So it's like, bro, I'm good.
Maybe we just need to send Joe down for that. Which bottle should we bring up? The Evan Williams?
Right.
Come on.
No, I'm good.
Let's get him loose.
Nah, that's why I didn't even want to drink when I came over.
Yeah, I'm good. I got work.
3 glasses.
Nah, we'll make it, bro. You know how much I love you. You and I can.
And
The only way I'd speak freely is if we did the Ryan and Isaac show, and all we did was argue with each other for 30 minutes a week.
I'm not trying to just watch you cry again. That's no fun.
No, I'm good.
You're very emotional. You know who else cries that nobody wants to talk about?
Tell me.
MH.
I can see that.
Very emotional.
Not at all. Artists.
Love him so much, man.
Artists usually are good
Like
artists.
real artists.
Artists that
They
do
can-
art. Artists that
it
do
comes
art
from
for
somewhere.
art. Artists that do art for art. But tell a painter to stop painting. You know what I mean? You can't. They'll never stop.
It comes from somewhere, right? There's a fuel that
I mean, let's be real. It's not a fuel. It's like some sort of weird chemical, whatever the hell. Like, you know what I mean? Some's firing up there on one side more so than other people, and that's why I'm more artsy than others. I don't know. Who knows? Really? Come on, but
yeah, but don't you think that the all real great art comes from pain, suffering?
no, absolutely not.
Tortured
No,
souls.
no. I would hope not, man. Let art make you happy.
Who
Yeah.
who do you know who has no past difficulties in their life at all that's made an album that you can listen to from start to finish?
Taylor Swift probably didn't come from much pain, and she makes songs people love.
Wasn't she being held hostage by her record label for a decade plus, and she had to win the masters back on her own?
Yeah, but like, what fueled the art to begin with?
I'm not a big enough fan to know.
Me either. But you're trying to put the horse before the cart. Like, what happened to get in the first place?
And also, I don't think I can
think
listen to a Taylor Swift album from
Bro,
start to
bro, I
finish.
love Taylor Swift. Dude, she grew up on like a fucking Christmas tree farm or some shit. Like, her life was awesome.
That's what my dad does now. I was just there in Detroit. That's what he's doing.
I seriously love it.
He has a Christmas tree farm. It's not the best.
Is it your dad's farm? Is your dad a farmer,
No.
or does he just work there? Or
No. It's my dad's farm. He's a farmer. He's growing trees.
How
He has
many-
fir trees.
How many trees does he have?
Hundreds at least. The really nice trees are the black walnuts. He has
How did your father get into the tree business?
100 black walnuts, many of which are mature now, and most of which would go for 3,000-4,000 processed. It's nice wood. There's some cherry, black walnut, hickory.
When he just bought a farm?
It's not really a farm. It's a house in the woods in Michigan,
Not at all.
and it's the house next door to my siblings' place, which is why they bought it. They wanted to be close to Lane, but of
I
course
didn't
Lane
know.
doesn't live there
I was
anymore.
on Saturday. Right, of course not. Where's she
Back
at?
in L.A. with the
Oh.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a kid.
That's sweet.
Cute little girl.
Nice. Come on, what
Wait,
else you
have
got for me? You can get some hot takes from me without.
Why did you bring
Give me
the
something.
guitarist and the bassist? And do you think it was a good decision at the time still?
Yes. Live band's great.
Why do you think that we didn't really pop? Like there
Rap-
wasn't really
Rap rock was dead.
it just wasn't the right time for it.
Well,
for the sound?
and I honestly to this day I feel like if somebody would have put like 10-20 grand behind us and like put us on Warped Tour or something, in hindsight I probably should have just did it myself, and I didn't. I was like scared with the money. That was one lesson I learned big time. Scared money doesn't make money. And
5 years too late or 5 years.
yeah, and like regardless, Joe, I mean, if I would have put money behind us to put us on tour and like get us in front of bodies and blah blah, like it would have been a wrap. That's really what I feel it was. And like rap rock was dead enough that it wasn't gonna go viral and it wasn't gonna catch. But put me in front of people, like I'll win every time. And that's just what I didn't ever have the opportunity to. And
Yeah.
even the dudes from Rostrum, like they didn't have a lane for me at the moment, so like it just wasn't right.
They never signed you.
Mm-mm. They wanted to. They just didn't.
Benji? Was Benji
It was-
Grinberg?
Yeah, it was Benji and like Art. I'm still friends with Art. I saw Art last week. Yeah, yeah, but they just didn't have a lane to push it. Like they didn't have a Warped Tour link. They had like the hip hop link.
Atlantic and
Yeah, it just
whatever.
wasn't. Yeah, like
As a business,
Jeezy. You know what I mean? Like it was,
Sony Atlantic, Warner.
I mean, they were just doing hood shit. And they didn't have the crazy white boy shit. You know what I mean? Like it's all good.
But there were a lot of people who succeeded there. MGK, Blink 182 is still on tour. I just saw them. They were amazing.
Blink 182
Travis
was
was
not
insane.
nearly in my space, and MGK started as a rapper in Cleveland. So,
Which is like right up the street.
I agree, but he was a straight rapper, and we came.
But weren't you? It's
Yeah, it was
Initially?
it was a way different feel.
Different era, different time.
MGK came out sounding like Bone. I mean, it was like that's where he was, and I was more rap rock off the gate. It was rap rock off the gate. Here we are. But-
Maybe you just should have started a beef, because the beef I feel like with Eminem was
Nah.
really helped him a lot.
Nah, bro, I couldn't have. I'm honestly happy that but I believe in the butterfly effect, and I'm happy that everything happened the way it did. Because I'm sure if I would have got famous and blah blah blah, I don't, like who knows what would happen with me.
Yeah, yeah. I
that's
mean, you
real.
have a lot of
I love my
really
life.
great shit.
I
going
love
on.
my life, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
change a thing for anything. And I don't know if I'd still be here. So like, I'm cool. I wouldn't change it. Couldn't.
We're glad you're still here.
For sure.
Being famous, I think, is scary.
No, it's cool. It's work, bro.
It's
Yeah, like, just like farming, it's work, dude. Yeah, it's like a really sweet job. It's a really sweet job, but it's still work. You're still gonna show up and like labor and like do the work.
I always wonder about artists who do 200, 300 shows a year
You're-
and keep their voice going.
Bro,
That's the
they're
part that
trained, bro. They take their job seriously. They do vocal exercises before shows every night and don't just go out there and shred their vocal cords. People who take their profession serious, Digital Dave, they're the people that win. You know what I mean? The people that
or they just come out like 3-6 Mafia 4 days ago in Detroit and just rap over backtracks the entire time. Fucking vocals.
longevity.
The vocals were so loud over Juicy J. I just had to walk away. It was so
No,
mad.
how dare you?
It was terrible.
God bless Juicy J. Let him do what he wants.
No, it was really
Are they
upsetting.
doing 300 shows a year?
He's doing a few.
No.
Yeah, they're doing
They
a
might
few.
do 20.
Let
No,
them check.
Juicy J is doing way more than 20 shows.
No, I'm saying 3-6.
Yeah, maybe 36.
They're-
Either way.
They put their time in. Let them get a check.
I mean, bro, we all want to hear MCs rap without backtracks, but
Yeah,
like
it's a different game.
nobody does that except for us. Huh. There's a handful, you know what I mean? But dude, you like
It was really hard. The one rap show I did where I didn't have any backtrack, I had no idea where I was. I couldn't tell if I was on verse 1, verse 2, the beginning of verse 1, beginning of verse 2. It was just, and the beat kept on going, and I was way back behind the beat.
yeah, you were lost.
and it was
lost. That's
I
why
was
that's
in
having
the
a band.
weeds.
Having a band school, you can like play with it. Backtrack, you're stuck to it. Stuck to it. But
I
it's
did
cool.
the song Shower Girl,
I don't want to hear about it.
and I came out in a towel
Can you please
on stage in New York City.
Can you make that the sound clip? Of you saying I did a song Shower Girl and me saying stop, please.
It might. You never know what the clip's going to be.
Keep it to yourself.
It was I thought it was a strong record. You know, it was a song about foregoing.
Wait, you rapped? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I had a whole rap career.
In New York City?
No, it didn't go very well.
Is this when
It was
you
just
were
one
doing
show.
croc mode?
Yeah. It was just one show. It was my going away party from New York.
So you did karaoke for a party.
No, these were my own songs, and I did 3 of them, and one of them was a collaboration with Jack.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, I know.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Do you have
Swan Tenders, it's called,
Do
and it's on YouTube.
Oh,
What's his name?
Oh man.
He has a jack on his arm.
Oh, can we please listen to the song right now?
Yeah. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
The first Jew in outer space, get out my face. I got a plane to catch, Cape Canaveral. The Admiral recommended me instead of the monkey. They're using me to test my bone densometry.
So you still rap this in the shower?
No, I was just listening to it.
Came out way too fast.
What's his name?
He was just listening to it, so he listened.
Jack- What's his name?
He wakes up.
Jack Wilson. Jack Wilson.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out to Brewer Brothers.
What's that?
Stupid beer group. The Jack and his brother
That
started.
he was in it? Yeah.
Jack and his brother started.
Did you know him
He was
Yeah.
coming up? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
He introduced me to a couple beat makers that I was pretty impressed with
Yeah,
recently in
the only
that Brillo
reason,
box.
Yeah, the only reason you probably know him is through me.
No,
Yeah,
through
probably.
Marcus.
Nah, probably me.
He was hanging out more at the Marcus shows.
Nah.
The only reason I know you is because of Marcus.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
The only reason you ever got on the radio at PTS is because of Marcus.
No doubt. Pre-game show, baby.
I loved how you used to play that record by William Shatner, Common People.
I don't even remember. What we played on the air?
Every single episode, every week, you would play that song.
Why?
I want to live like common people.
What? Play this song now. I don't
It's so
even know the
sick.
song exists.
It's so
bro,
sick.
when we laugh about my memory, bro, I didn't even smoke weed at the time of that. I didn't even smoke weed
It
then.
says,
I swear.
I'll play it for you right now. William Shatner. He's like-
I'm embarrassed for all of us.
it's a cover.
Why were we doing this though?
I don't remember what
You could.
the cover's of though. It's like
But why were we listening to it? Did it just come
what's the
out?
original band?
Did I really enjoy
No,
this?
no, no. It's old, but I
Did-
think there's
I-
a few reasons.
Yeah, did I enjoy the song?
Oh yeah, The reason I think
I
we
did.
liked it,
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
it was a joke. It's because
She came from Greece. She had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's where I
caught her eye
No way we played this on air.
every single week,
told me
bro.
that her dad
Every week.
was loaded. I said, in that case, I'll have a rum and Coca-Cola. She said, fine.
Joe, do you remember this?
And in
30 seconds time, she said, I want to live like common people.
I wanted to.
There's a period where you super into the Shatner
I
album.
want to sleep with common people. I want to sleep with common people.
Let it play.
Anyway, it's
I don't remember doing that.
no, yeah, exactly.
Nobody's listening to this.
The tags are okay. It's actually been interesting. Like I've had a couple DJs come on and play like whole songs, and of course they're mixing. So the there've been like a couple people who play mixes, and it gets flagged.
It's really
but
warm.
it doesn't get taken down.
It's really
which is
warm.
cool.
It's really warm up here.
I know it's gonna keep getting warmer and warmer, and then eventually my kid's gonna kick in the door. We usually get like an hour and a half to 2 hours before like we start doing the flop sweats, and then the kid ends it.
Nice.
What do you remember from the pregame show? Do you remember? Do you remember Hemingway's?
Do you remember? Do you remember the rock paper scissors tournament? And I almost went to Vegas on it. Do you remember that?
What?
Yeah, I like won some rock paper scissors tournament in Hemingway's, and it was like a all night thing. And I went to a finals down at Carson City Saloon, and this dude threw rock the whole night, and he won a trip to Vegas throwing rock the whole night. It was crazy. But I made it through the one round, and like I didn't make it to the finals, but I made it to the semifinals. It was a wild one. Guess you don't remember that.
Not at all.
Yeah, rock paper scissors, threw rock the whole fucking like. It's crazy. Won it. It was a rough night for me at Hemingway's.
They used to do so. My recollection is pregame show was like 5 to 7 p.m. on Thursdays.
We used to drink Magic Hat.
Yep, it was Magic Hat, $2.50 Magic Hats
Who
or something,
knows?
maybe
Who
$2.
Who knows?
Um,
Number nines.
Yep, Magic Hat number 9, $2.50. Is it a wheat beer?
Apricot something, and it was like what was it, a circus boy or some shit?
Oh, the Circus Boy was heavy. I feel like the game was to see how many of them we could drink
We could
before.
pound before the show. Yeah, we would chug them. We got so hit so many times, then that was
It
crazy.
would be like 5 or 6 deep, and then just you and I just running back and forth to the pisser while we were playing records. And I was mixing live on air
What a time.
on Serato every time, right?
No, remember we had
Had
the
turntables?
No, absolutely not, bro. Remember we had dude. Whenever you did turntables, it was annoying, and we stopped doing it. Remember you would just drop songs in through the computer.
No,
Yeah, absolutely,
never.
100%,
I don't think that ever happened, not even once.
absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
You mean when we were doing interviews, like when it was like heavy interviews? Did we even interview anyone?
No, it was just us. We gave up on interviews because it was stupid, and we enjoyed ourselves better than everyone else.
Were we talking much or just playing records
No,
and drinking?
All we did was talk shit and drink. It's like all the while. That's why I'm like, bro, if you want to do the pregame show again, we do the pregame show again, but then we have to like tailor it and make sure we speak to each other appropriately.
Oh, that's what this is?
no,
we're
this is
not
not.
drinking.
This is not the pregame show. I can't speak.
We
freely.
did. I remember a couple times we did live power hours
for sure
on the air.
Do you,
That was
do,
heavy.
Do you remember what got us evicted?
I think I said WPTS doesn't care about a certain people
No,
when I was quoting Kanye.
absolutely not.
You don't think that
Absolutely
was it?
not.
Was it when I tried to
Abs-
borrow the turntables for the
Nope.
party?
Nope.
Was it
Nope.
was it when we borrowed some records?
No,
when
bro. No, we
went through the collection. and-
no. Did we put on? It's crazy you say people's names on here.
What? He's in Colorado. He's chilling.
It's just wild. No, dude, we played like a 15-minute girl talk mix, and we ran to Hemingway's and like did a shot and a beer, and we thought we killed it, and like somehow somebody was listening, and they ratted, and that was our last shot.
we just left the studio.
Yeah, we played a mix because we were like, let's see, because we were doing it on air as part of the gig. We were like, let's see if we could put this 15-minute mix on, run to the bar, hammer a drink, and come back. And we did it, and we were so excited on air. We were thrilled, but somebody heard it, and they weren't really as thrilled as we were.
I don't remember that being the last straw.
That sounds.
I
massively
do.
And I was in the meeting where they ended it. I remember the meeting.
I remember you telling me that. So unless you made stories up, and that was literally the end of it.
Like I was in that meeting with
I'm sure it's probably just one of the reasons. Probably cumulative.
it was definitely cumulative. It's interesting because like that wasn't my first show. You know, I had another show on PTS before that, right? With Marcus. Which I don't remember what the name of that one was.
Wasn't nearly as good as ours.
I wonder why he gave up. Why he gave it to you.
Because booking guests was annoying. That's why me and you just can hold a conversation.
I remember he brought Masai on.
Yeah,
He brought
it's annoying,
and
bro.
Super C was there.
I did, and then like it's like I did. You got Joe running in here like you didn't ask me yet, asking people to do shit, and then like who not to ask, and then it's like annoying. Like I didn't want to do this.
I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Of course.
Just a great excuse to talk to my friends and reconnect with people I haven't seen in a long time, and
For sure.
meet new people.
There you go. It's art for art. Then maybe
It is. And I wanted to say this today. I will never, ever put advertisements on here or charge money for this. Ever.
You should.
Never.
You should.
I will never. I totally respect people who do. I understand. Get your hustle on, baby. But for me, that's not what it's about.
Oh, shut up.
It isn't. Period.
I've
Shut.
Pretty clearly remember you saying that how you weren't going to do free DJ gigs.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
you should do. Free DJ gigs and then put ads on your Twitch.
I would do free
Can we
DJ
can,
gigs.
can we spend that then? That's what you should do. Put ads on Twitch and go do free DJ gigs.
I would play a free gig, but I won't carry my turntables out to a free gig.
You just said you could use thumb drives. The 2 hours you're wasting with me, I would have much rather went and saw you in a bar spinning for free.
Yeah, that would be really fun. I was thinking about doing some local spots.
I'm just saying.
You think
I would.
JMOs, or what do you think around here?
You said that this is a great reason for people to connect, right?
karaoke night.
I would have rather connected with you at the bar, but you DJ.
Yeah,
Oh.
that'd be fun.
Way sweeter than this.
Yeah, because you are refusing to answer any questions.
You just answered
I
one.
mean, what do you want to talk about? You know what I mean? Yeah, like I used to be an accountant, and I quit, and it sucked. Now I'm a farmer. It's fucking hard as hell, but I love it. Yay. 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 Yay, that's like the end of that story. You know what I mean? Yay, I was an accountant. Not anymore. Yay. Sweet. Come on. I'm sure you can still get some fun clips for me.
We'll see.
What'd you think it was going to be an easy interview? You were just going to come in here and hit a fucking home run with me? What'd you think?
Let's
What'd
see what else I can do.
you said you took it serious. You did nowhere. What
No, I did a couple words. Let me see
what did I
got.
do?
Let me see if
Yeah,
I can
what
find
what
some
did
real
I do?
questions
I
here.
asked you the other day and I said, "What's the outline? What are we doing?" Why? Because even this shit I still take
Here.
serious.
All right.
Come on.
All right. We asked all those.
Up and you were just gonna go.
We asked all those.
Right? You
All
ain't
right.
Get me. You ain't get me.
Tell me about the Russian bot farms that you used to get all those extra hits.
Oh man, that was back in the day. I don't even honestly I don't even remember.
I think the Limp Bizkit beat better.
Yeah, the Limp Bizkit was a good one.
What was that?
I just mistagged something on YouTube and some station in Florida picked it up. It was like it's a new Limp Bizkit song. Like, shout out to Limp Bizkit. And they picked it up and like played. It was water.
Oh, you intentionally
was
did
a
it
tag.
to try to get like water a couple more views.
It was just no. It was definitely was it a
was a
tag?
tag.
I don't remember.
No, because it was not water. Because they had water. It was a tag.
I literally just put the whole album up and tagged it as Limp Bizkit.
Each song separate.
It was when Gold Cobra was coming out, and it got tagged as Limp Bizkit Leaks, and some radio station picked it up and played it as Limp Bizkit Leaks for a couple days.
And it got tons of hits.
Cease and
Tons of it.
desist.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like found the blog. They like had to delete the post and shit. I tried. I tried.
Yeah. But wouldn't you say that just making music that connects with people would have been a better strategy?
We did that.
No, yeah, I mean, no. Obviously, it didn't work. Obviously,
Rather than cheating?
obviously not.
Cheating on
Yeah, I
fans.
was gonna say cheating at what? What game?
What was
What
cheating?
game? I don't know.
You mistagged the song intentionally. You
Yeah,
hired Russian bot farms to drive up the number of hits.
whatever.
We were ahead of the curve. You know how many people buy likes and shit
Yeah,
now?
they all do. That's
We're ahead of the game, Slips.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. I
Some of
started that.
those hits got you some shows.
Right.
Just distinctly
pretty sure
remember
you,
you
like, asked me
DJing some of
about
those
it.
shows.
Come on, bro.
And like,
As soon as people found out about it, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, like your sister is always asking me to vote for her salon.
I know. I don't
35 text messages
I don't
in
mess with
5 days.
I don't mess with the bots anymore. I'm over it.
35 text messages.
Done.
And I still take my son to get his haircut there. They do an awesome job.
There you go, Max and Salon Holler.
Max on.
I'm going there tomorrow.
Yeah, Rigel can't stop talking about him.
But what else you got for me, Slips? That was pretty weak. Pretty weak.
All
Pretty weak. Pretty weak.
All right.
Is that it? Is that it?
Do you want to talk about
No.
politics?
Absolutely not.
No. This is a really interesting tablecloth. What else?
That's cool, right? Do you remember this? This was the thing that I brought to Okeechobee that was wrapped around me the entire time.
That was a great time.
Yeah, I was glad you came on that. I was surprised you did, although you spent the entire time just wrapping the ant. It was just like I was just like a kind of
A diva?
second
Hey.
string.
You're a diva. You're a diva. You're a diva. It's all right. You're a diva.
I was on my own because
No, you were-
Danny was asleep,
You were a
Boots
diva.
was asleep,
You were a diva.
you and Ant were hanging out together.
You're a diva.
Sorry, I just wanted a friend.
I just wanted a friend. I just wanted a friend. I never even met Ant before. It's all right. It's all right. Slips is a diva. We all know this. Are you still DJB Tips?
Yeah.
Is that what the podcast is tagged as, or is it?
Dr. Gold.
Sweet.
You want to talk about?
That was that's the tag right there. Think Slip's got a contact.
I told you I ain't saying
I'm
nothing.
dying.
Dude, I told you I
Oh,
turned over a
fuck.
new leaf. I promised myself.
Fuck.
I promised myself.
Let me have it, man. Come on, go ahead.
No, I promised
Go ahead.
myself before
You're
I
mad. You're mad about Dr. Gold.
No, I love it. I promised
hate it.
myself before I
You hate
came
it.
I wasn't gonna get in any debates.
What's the
and I
name?
wasn't.
What's the name gonna be?
I don't know.
I mean,
You've
I've
just
changed
had-
it 3 times.
You just
Did
been.
you, like,
You've been DJ.
Alchemetical notes.
That no, it's the dumbest shit
That
I
was
ever heard.
bad. That was the
Oh,
artificial intelligence generated one. Did you like Croc Mode TV?
No, bro, your
That's
DJB.
bad. Croc Mode is kind of
Bro, your DJB tips.
played.
Why are you changing? Yeah, this crock mode doesn't even make sense. So like, let's just get over
it's
that.
nothing.
Yeah, be done with it, please.
Yeah.
DJB tips is your only hope because that's your longest running brand. Unless you want to completely reband and then kill everything, but like, God bless you.
But even B Tips doesn't make any fucking sense.
Nothing makes sense.
Like, B isn't my first name. I'm not Brandon or Billy or whatever. It was B Bonix. What can I be?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, don't be mad at
Ike
me.
Tips. Some people said Ike Tips. Ike Burner.
Dude, it doesn't. It doesn't have to make sense. It's art, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? We fucking boost on. Take a deep breath. What do you want to fucking? I don't know. What are you doing over there? Are you stretching out like that?
Get up and throw a swing. Like, what's going on here?
Fuck's
I
up,
just
maybe.
needed to
Make
stretch.
me flip his fucking table.
Just
You want
needed to
that on the
stretch.
fucking
What's
podcast?
the problem?
Ah!
What are you
Can't remember.
missing about the city? I mean, you're back finally. Like, what
Yeah,
do you miss
yeah.
most?
I mean, I miss the food. The California's nice.
Pittsburgh food?
California's nice. I
What
miss
do you miss about the Pittsburgh food?
I know, ain't that crazy? Because all of the diverse options, bro. It's like a lot of options in such a small market. Telling you, don't be mad at me. Go to another Pittsburgh size city and tell me it compares. It's cool. Figure it out. Don't be mad at me. Fucking flip this table.
I don't know. I haven't been that impressed with the diversity.
Wow, how much more diversity do you want?
Like one Cuban restaurant.
I think there was one, right? Didn't it just close?
I went to
What was that,
Nakama because
SMI?
I thought Nakama was like
Bro,
the
that's
fancy,
crazy.
nice place.
You went to Nakama.
When I was at Pitt,
Bro.
it was like the nice date spot.
Oh yeah, 15 years ago, dog. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes, people get shot in this house
I
every
get
day.
there. It's my 5th anniversary. I get there with Grace,
So would, bro.
and they have all these big banners on the walls, like $2.50 drinks on Tuesday. She's like, "Are you sure?" Like,
Did you actually sit there and eat? Did you get hibachi?
no, we didn't hibachi.
Where'd
We
you
didn't
eat?
have time. We had a show after. We went
for
and
the
saw
best.
Father John Misty, which was actually excellent.
Let's go back to Nakama. Did you eat sushi at the bar?
we ate sushi at the High Tops by the bar.
Nice. That's crazy.
Did you have a nice view of some homeless dude pissing on the sidewalk?
100%.
No, that's why they put up those banners. The 250 cent.
Right? No good, man. The homeless population here is crazy lately. God bless. Mental health is a real issue.
You've noticed it?
Oh, it's bad.
It's horrific.
Dude, it's not even comparable to when I left.
Really?
Oh, it's horrible.
I haven't noticed anything. Where, like, what part of this town?
Downtown. Yeah.
So there was like,
And dude, even Oakland.
Squirrel
I haven't
Hills
noticed
get-
anything. There's a big encampment downtown. I went.
Of course, bro. You're going from your building to McDonald's and back. You don't even walk the streets, dog.
I do.
You don't even walk
I
the
wa- I
streets.
was
You're not
out
even
in
out there.
Bloomfield. I was out in
You're not
Bloomfield
even out
taking
there.
pictures for 45 minutes today
Of what?
of buildings, graffiti,
McDonald's patties.
of graffiti.
Of McDonald's patties in front of graffiti.
There's a Five Guys in Bloomfield. That's great.
And
Only 4.
no, I was taking my film to go get developed at the Bodega Film Lab
Nice.
because I mostly shot film in Detroit at Movement. We'll see how it turned out. I don't know. I don't have high hopes, and it's not a fancy camera. It's like a point and shoot that I overpaid for.
Hmm.
I talked to the guy at the camera shop at Benny's
How
on
much-
the north side.
How much? I know you're talking about. I saw you post that picture.
Yeah.
How much was the camera?
300.
Man,
He told me I got beat. They were selling it for 260.
Where'd you
at
buy
the-
it at?
At the camera shop I was just at today
Where'd
on
you-
eBay.
how'd you do that?
I think it was mostly shipping that kind of killed me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how'd you make such an uninformed decision?
It was the first film camera I've ever bought.
But you didn't like Google the model number before you bought it to see how much they cost at retail.
No.
Film forums, check out Brew.
That's crazy. All right, on to the next
I
one.
waste a lot of money. I was recently at
Like on this light. Yeah, you obviously didn't waste it on the headphones or the camera setup.
oh, you like the light? That's Grace's.
That's nice.
Yeah. The
Nice and bright.
what was it? Oh, I had a doorbell, right? My doorbell wasn't working. So I went out and bought a brand new doorbell for $35 at the hardware store. All I needed was new batteries in the stupid thing.
It's crazy. And did you return it?
And here's the crazy
Did you return
part.
it?
No.
You're a piece of shit.
It's the exact same model
I love
that
it.
I already had. Now I have 2 identical doorbells.
And
I felt like such a piece of shit.
You are, and you're so lazy. You're not going to return it. So next week or next fucking
Literally
guest,
$35 just
we'll
bled
we'll
on my
we'll,
arm.
we'll see if he returns the. Right. This is why I tell you, grain of salt.
I will give you good advice. I don't know if I'll give you the most affordable advice. I'm definitely not the most thrifty motherfucker.
I'm advising you to take it back, and you're not. So we'll see if the next show, if I remember, I'm going to hop in and ask you if you returned it yet.
I don't think I still can.
I want to know what's
What? You've had it for that long?
also-
joining the next live or him returning.
I also
That's
buy a lot
crazy.
of clothes that don't fit because I've lost a bunch of weight. I'm like not a 34 anymore. I was a 36. Now I'm like a 33, maybe even a 32. And I keep on buying 34 size pants, and none of them fit me.
Have you ever heard of this thing called a rope? A belt, if you will. I had to tie my pants up with a rope in California. That is
Who's
not
the
a joke.
dude?
It's real. It's real.
Who's the dude? The financier who killed himself but didn't actually. Epstein. Epstein heard of a rope. Who else heard of a rope? The guy.
NXS.
Michael Hutchinson.
Oh.
Hutchinson.
Yeah, nobody's ready for that one.
There was the race car driver who staged his own like race attack with a noose. Was it Rusty something?
Rusty Wallace, but
Yep.
I don't, is that real? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
That's a weird fun fact to pull up.
Talking about nooses.
That was just
Nooses.
the whole thing.
I was talking about belts.
Well, you said you have a rope.
He's trying to get you in a controversial conversation.
I know. I'm not
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
trying to
falling,
bait
but
you.
like listen, I've been working
Don't say
really hard at my happiness and my peace, and I refuse to engage. So come on, fight away. Keep swinging. I love it.
So California right now.
I bet you didn't think Limp Bizkit was going to come out so mellow.
So California.
No, that's cool, man. Did life's too hard. Otherwise,
No, I'm glad. I'm glad you've found a balance.
But-
You were pretty.
what do you mean? Life still sucks. It's hard. You know what I mean?
You still have a lot of anxiety.
For sure. I think I always.
What do
will.
you worry about?
Shut the fuck up. Like that's why. Ah, everything, literally.
Family.
No, literally everything. The water bottle, because
Your health?
I'm out of water. I'm fucking thirsty. That's why. Don't give me your fucking whatever that thing is shaped like water bottle. Like, bro, I'm just hyper aware of everything. It's annoying. So like, holler.
Maybe marijuana isn't the best choice for you.
I appreciate your input, Dr. Gold.
I don't know. It didn't help me. It always made me anxious, and it's
Uh,
good for my digestion, but that was about it.
Yeah, thanks. See, look at me holding it in. It's cool. You're allowed to have your opinion. I appreciate your opinion as a friend, as a professional. However, thanks.
Could be like a coping mechanism.
Bro, I didn't smoke weed for 15 years. So talk to me about those 15, please. Curious.
I remember.
Right. So thanks. Appreciate it. What else? Come on, holler at me. Come on, get me good. Not today, Satan. Not today. I see them little horns popping out of your forehead.
That's anti-Semitic. Speaking of which,
Is it? I was talking about your receding hairline. Ah, don't fuck with me. Don't you dare call me fucking anti-Semitic. See, I wasn't even going to call you. I didn't even want to call you. I didn't want to point out the receding hairline, but if he's going to call me.
You didn't want me to wear the hat.
No, please don't. Bottle cap for a hat-ass looking motherfucker. Fuck.
They actually, speaking of anti-Semitism, the trial started, I think, today. The Tree of Life
I
trial.
saw it. Dude, how about this? It's crazy that they waited that long for the trial. They should have.
Yeah.
What do you mean waited that long?
They should
I'm
have.
sure that
they
they
should-
were working towards getting it to start the entire time. I don't think there was any waiting.
What took so long?
It's a huge deal. They have to gather all the
dude sh- that
evidence
dude
and all
should-
the victim
That
statements.
dude
And
should have been buried under the prison a long time ago, or executed a long time ago.
well, there are countries where justice
Well,
is
that's
served a lot
for
more
sure.
swiftly,
No
right?
doubt.
In
I
China,
think
and
this is
Middle
a-
East,
But listen, I don't care.
Saudi Arabia,
listen, I don't-
Iran,
Listen, I don't care about those countries.
Singapore,
I mean, cool, all well and good. All I'm telling
Philippines.
all
The
I'm-
Philippines, you get caught selling drugs, you're
you,
done.
we're not talking about selling drugs. We're talking about
Execution.
we're talking about a massacre inside of a religious place, and the amount of time and tax dollars and emotions that have been wasted over this amount of time is crazy to me. They should have executed that dude a long time ago, and that is my feeling.
Is there a death penalty in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it should have been carried out by those police officers that day. Thank you.
Some people would say if he was black, maybe they would have.
Probably. For sure. Like, whatever.
You know, the
Damn it.
whole thing where they always show the pictures of the white guys, the white shooters
No,
being
bro,
taken away.
get out of here. Get out of here, Satan. Not
Kyle,
today.
what's his name? Rittenhouse?
What, Columbine? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
no, no. Kyle
No, of
Rittenhouse.
course
He
not.
was the
Yeah,
guy who
no.
killed the people up in Minnesota.
was-
You know who
We're gonna dive into some
published their
podcasts. I don't wanna get
manifestos, which
depressed.
is crazy?
What do you mean?
Jordan Peterson.
I don't know.
He published some of their manifestos.
I mean,
Why don't we know anything about the Las Vegas one? That's the craziest one.
I don't know anything about anything.
Because
It's not. You know why? Because it's not your business, Dr. Gold. So stick to your stupid fucking podcast and eating your hamburgers.
I mean, it's the deadliest mass shooting in American history, and there's no answers. Nobody has a clue why he did it.
Oh, I'm sure they know exactly why, but they're just not.
Who's they? The deep state?
The government, bro? They're-
CIA?
bro. You don't. Yeah, right. You don't.
FBI?
You don't think they have like his Google history and everything? Come on, don't be stupid. They're listening to you right now.
Slips, it's out there. All that information. If you want to look hard enough, it's all public. record.
I'd hate to see your Google history. Can we do that live on Twitch?
You can. You're not going to see anything scary. I mean, it's,
What do you use
Basic.
What do you use the incognito browser?
yeah, incognito and DuckDuckGo.
See, I don't know what any of that is. See, I don't even know what any of that is because I live such a serene life anymore.
Remember Sandcastle?
What about it? Yeah, what about it?
We should go.
No. I was
Is
gonna
it open
say
this
I
weekend?
used to work at Sandcastle.
No way.
Yeah, come on.
What were you doing? The swim up bar?
Nah,
You
bro, I was
Cabana Boy?
groundscaping crew.
Groundskeeping?
Groundscaping.
The only thing I can think of, possibly more disgusting than eating
Landscaping,
McDonald's every day of the week, is going and putting my body in any water at Sandcastle.
Yeah, I can imagine going to Sandcastle.
I don't want to see the hairy pie, so you can stay
I
far, far away.
don't want to say Harry Potter either. So what else? Come on. That's what I wish we could have just talked.
What'd you bring? What's the
We could have just
this
argued.
Rolly? What is this?
Nah, it's an old watch.
Old watch.
Nah, it's an
This
old
old thing?
Yeah, this old thing. It's all right. Something light. Something light.
Presidential?
Nah, it's a yacht master.
Oh wow, Yachtmaster. That's a nice one.
That's all right.
Let me see.
Nah, come on.
Come on, put it on the mixer.
No, Bro, come on. It's been on the mixer the whole night. There you go. It's my baby. It's pretty.
Bamboo has some nice watches. He brought some cool stuff when I had him on. He likes watches. He likes NFTs too. Have you gotten into any digital
Like
collectibles?
one of those two will hold value.
Right. Yeah. No digital.
And it's probably
collectibles.
not the watch at the limit. You know, when the world is completely digital, including consciousness. I think it'll probably not be the watch.
The Matrix is coming.
Something like that. When you can.
You know
upload
it's not.
photos.
You know it's not coming. My fucking drink.
Do you want? Why don't you just send Joe downstairs to go get some drinks?
Joe's the guest, and now he's the fucking
He's not
errand
a
boy.
guest. He hasn't been invited on. He showed up.
Joe's not a
There's
guest.
no. If you were a guest, you'd have a microphone
Sorry.
easily.
Joey's right.
I will pack all the shit I carried up in your house and take it.
I only have 2 inputs as far as I know. Is there even a way to do? Oh, I guess I could do the third, right?
Don't touch, you
Bro,
break it.
it's starting to get hot. Whose interface is that? Yours or Joe's?
That's mine. None of this is Joe's. What are you talking about? He helped me move it in.
Did he help you set it up?
No.
Yeah, I did. I came over here several times and helped you troubleshoot all this shit.
He did help with
With
it.
your fucking
Yeah.
messed up ass.
And you gave me a really good idea, but I don't know if I should talk about it. But that was a really good idea with the power cable. Thank you for that.
I don't even remember what the idea was.
Keep it low. It's a trait.
It was a Guitar Center hack. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah. I said retirement. Yeah.
yeah.
It's not a hack.
What else we got? Anything? I'm sorry I wasn't more fun. Maybe next time.
It was definitely one of the worst interviews I've done.
Good. I'm happy. It's because you didn't prepare. How about that?
I asked all the questions I planned on asking.
Your questions fucking sucked. They were stupid, hot button fucking shits. And you knew I was super anxious and I didn't want to share. And that's all you tried to pry out of me. And you knew it. It's cool.
I didn't know how anxious you were.
But I had no interest in doing this at all. I love you. That's why I hit you up. I was like, give me a list because I'll come prepared. I tried to come prepared. So I thought we were going to have talking points. And I was like,
What did you want to talk about?
I don't
You
know.
literally have nothing.
I know, bro. I'm an enigma anymore, Isaac. I'm going to disappear into the night. That's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we could have talked about AI. You know, the Matrix.
That's where we're at right now.
No,
I
we're
literally
good.
just brought it up.
No, it's good.
Are you invested? Do you have investments? Do you want to talk about anything? Anything
No.
that you're excited about? Any companies out in California that you're investing in?
I'd love to get in. I'd love to start exploiting AI more. I don't know how to yet.
Have you been using ChatGPT?
I use the Google version.
Okay. What have you used it for?
Just did writing letters and just simple form shit, like dumb shit that just would have taken me time, emails, dumb stuff that I don't want to do.
Any programming? Like, have you used it to code things yet?
No. Somebody told me that they used ChatGPT to write them a website, so that's pretty sweet. I'm not saying I don't find value in that, but that's not where I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I have to find a way to exploit it for my needs.
There have been some DJs who've used it to reorganize their music library, get all the dates, for example, for all the records that they have in their Serato and things like that.
That's a wild add-in or some shit. I don't know. I don't know how ChatGPT.
Yeah, it gives
all
me
it
great
is.
search templates based on different tags in the music.
So it's
Somebody used it to like pull up all the pull up the songs on Spotify using the search feature, and then like find the date and re-enter it. It's kind of cool.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, and that's sweet. I love it. But what are you using AI for?
The only thing I used it for was to get the name for the podcast, which I don't even use anymore.
You don't think?
And then I also used it to do the description of the podcast, which I also changed. It was too like esoteric. It
Right.
didn't sound authentic at all. And it wasn't authentic to me. It was something that someone else had written. It's still not the machine. It's
right.
humans
Sometimes I think
being
that,
searched for.
Sometimes I think that it doesn't always need to sound like you. You know what I mean? And sometimes even when when I business write, I don't sound like me. So why do I care if it's not in my it's not my dialect? I mean, you can obviously, if you read my professional emails long enough, you will know my, you know what I mean, verbiage, whatever. But like, if I'm writing a form letter asking for like time at a field, like, I don't care what it is. Like, if you want to write a letter to your kids, like school, because you need off for a week, like use that. Why waste a half hour writing a letter?
Yeah. Or you can also, and I think that's a great example, but you can also write something in your own voice and have it translated into professional So you can just say, now rewrite this from a professional sense. And I saw one that was wild. It was just, fuck you, Karen. I'm fucking leaving. I quit. And it was literally that. And they changed it into all this beautiful, it was incredible. It was like, my time here is coming to an end. I'll have to formally request a leave of absence. It was just beautiful.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah. I don't know where it'll end up. Obviously bad, but there might be a good little while. What are you thirsty too? Yeah, we're all fucking sweating up here.
What do you think?
Shut this fucking podcast down.
When you say it's going to end up somewhere bad, what do you mean? What's the end limit? Like
Terminator 2.
Yeah.
What's the end limit? The same end limit of all of it, bro. It's done. Art, or was it Life Imitates Art? Dick Tracy had the iPhone on, like, in 54 or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? The Terminator 2 is coming, bro, and it's a wrap for all of us. We're all going to be burning against the fence.
On the good list. You guys can whatever you want.
Right. Sure, Joe.
Well, that's because you work for the robots.
Joe, you'll go first.
There was a crazy drone at Movement. There was just one. I think one of the photographers must have been running it from the stage, and it would come out over Skrillex, like right above his head while he was DJing, and then launch over the whole crowd. It was about this big. It was like
It's pretty cool.
2 inches by 2 inches from where I was standing. It seemed like.
Yeah.
How can they be so small now? It's just the camera technology has improved or something.
Camera technology, motor
Bro,
technology,
it is-
stable technology.
It is ungodly
Yeah,
hard.
you wouldn't believe it, dude.
Do you just roll your eyes?
Yeah, it's gonna be hot, man. What are we gonna do?
Get a fucking fan?
No, it'll interfere with the sound. It's the hot box. Maybe we could call it the hot box.
Is that your laptop just struggling over there?
Yeah.
It's not struggling. It's doing
I can
great.
hear from here.
It's blowing the fucking planet.
Well, it's live streaming and recording.
The laptop should not be
It's
making
on.
that sound.
Yeah,
It's
on,
a powerful
Years at it,
machine.
2008?
It's on Gear 6.
Bro, it's live streaming
Cool.
from 3 different cameras.
I bet you
It's
still got
also recording on
that kind of
Ableton.
contract in there,
It's recording in Ableton,
Oh.
recording a video.
Why would you do all
taking
this?
3 cameras.
Why
in
are you-
and streaming to 2 different websites?
Why
right now.
are you doing all
So
this?
yeah, it's busy, but it's brand new.
And you got you got
Incredible.
all 3 of your cameras are live streaming right now.
No. These 2 are just recording.
That's what I thought.
Oh wow. See, I needed you. I
Why?
needed your.
Why?
Well, my wife does an okay job calling me on my bullshit, but I feel like
What bullshit?
you were always the best.
What bullshit?
Well,
Oh.
I was kind of insinuating that my computer was doing more work than it actually was, and you brought me down to earth. It was nice.
Yeah, I just didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Sounds like it's good.
Yeah, go run that chaos to somebody else.
No, it's nice. It needs,
What else?
that's what friendship, I think, really is at its best.
It's
is
understanding.
No, it's someone to call you, someone to bring you back.
No, I wasn't trying to call you out. I was trying to understand what the fuck you were talking about because you made some shit up and it didn't make any bit of sense. So because I care to understand you, you then had to expose yourself. So use that for a fucking sound clip. What else do you need? Story, man.
What do you think the next phase is for you? So where does it go from here?
Who knows? All I know is that anything is possible. And I'm excited for whatever's
You
next.
said something about going back to school.
I mean, who knows, man? Like, who knows? Who knows? All I know is anything is possible. All I know is anything is possible. I'm just excited for what's next.
Was it something about technology you mentioned? Oh, carpentry?
Nah, I mean, I've been doing a little bit of everything, So I've just maybe electrical work. I'm good with that. I mean, a little bit of everything.
I'm trying to get my soldering game on
I like soldering.
in my little
It's fun. Talk to Joe.
my shed out back.
Talk to
I've got
Joe.
like a little iron, but I really need to get like, what do you need? Like a sponge? You need flux? What's flux?
But yeah, flux helps to help the solder adhere.
Yeah, what is flux though? Nobody knows.
Is it just like a soap or something?
Shut the fuck up?
It's a resin. There's some sort of chemical resin compound that
Yeah.
helps the solder adhere.
A chemical resin.
And you put the flux on where you want the solder to go,
Yeah.
and then you heat up the wire and hold the solder.
Well, it depends on what you're soldering.
No, you solder the tip. You solder the tip, and then you put it near the flux.
Are you a surgeon?
No.
Did you want to be?
Never. I thought about it, but
My
I don't-
eyes aren't good enough.
Yeah, I don't really like the OR. It's cold. The only good thing about it is picking the music. I loved picking the music, and I felt like I was pretty good at it.
So what you're saying is you're really good at picking music as a career.
That's probably what you should have did.
Not for the last 3 years.
Blame COVID.
Blame the administration,
What administration?
the states where things shut down.
Why'd they shut down?
Why? Because that was the policy they felt was best at the time. They were acting on guidance from Fauci and like several other public health officials who were suggesting that
Who-
lockdowns would help
Who was in there before
reducing
Fauci?
the spread.
Who was before Fauci? I don't remember.
They didn't have anyone. He was a COVID czar. Like what?
COVID
In
czar.
what role? The head of the NIH? Him. He's been doing it for
Yeah.
20 years.
That's wild.
He controls where the research money goes. That's his job. If you want money from the NIH, talk to Aunt Fauci.
Is he still in the position?
As far as I know, his wife also has a really big position too in government. Similar.
That's weird. What are you insinuating?
Nothing. I don't know. I don't really know that much about him. I know. I like Bobby Kennedy Jr. Have you been following him at all?
Absolutely not. I don't follow anything but my plants.
Just watch the plants grow. What are the strains? Can we talk about the strains?
Nope.
Nothing exciting.
Nah, bro. It's just
Can we even mention the business name?
there's just no point. So
Why?
no, like what's the
We're
point?
not trying to blow it up.
Nah, bro. Blow it up. It's your only listener is here.
Actually, we've been getting a lot of traction
I'm sure.
lately.
Right. It's good. It's a great story.
I mean, I don't think this episode's going to do very well.
Ah.
but some of the others have been really hot.
Good. Good. I hope nobody listens to it and it fades and you shouldn't even release it. I would delete it. Maybe we can do another one day.
Views, Bamboo, 20 views, Femi, 35 views.
This is on YouTube. You're not looking at Spotify.
How many Spotify's you get?
The Spotify's are in the hundreds.
Yeah, because you know why? Straight up, because I click on them. Bots, Russian bot farms. And if you're not, you're
I
fucking
labeled them as Joe Rogan clips.
up. Right? If you're not, you're fucking up, dummy.
I did a Basick Sickness.
I could teach you something about marketing.
It's a problem. You act like YouTube doesn't matter.
Shut up.
I like YouTube. I think for monetization, YouTube would be really strong, and I would get more money than Spotify because
Bro,
there's
you're never
integrated
gonna get
ads.
monetization from this.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I don't think it matters.
Nothing
Or
matters.
maybe I shouldn't put
Listen,
it on YouTube.
nothing.
It's just one more. Yeah, just one more way.
Nothing.
The one that really hit
matters.
on YouTube was CMJ Flicks because that's already his native thing. He's an urban explorer, so all of his stuff is on YouTube, and that's where people find him. And then they found.
I don't
his
know
interview with
what
me.
you're saying.
The last interview was with a really, really interesting guy. I actually was excited to talk to you about him because he's kind of like us. I mean, he really reminded me of me as a kid. Like he had been through a lot of the same things. He dealt with a lot of the same adversity.
What does he do professionally?
Right now, he's taking pictures at the zoo.
And how did you find this fella?
Instagram, same place I've gotten almost like 99% of my interviews is on Instagram.
Where'd you find me at?
Marcus Harris,
No doubt. Shout out to Marcus Harris.
MH the verb.
Pow, 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 pow.
MH the verb.
Yeah, bro. There's enough insane blurbs on all of the Sickness albums. I don't need to add any more to the internet. Yeah, bro. It's like, I'm good, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, just delete this.
The sickness is spreading.
Right. Obviously, bro. It's more than enough is out there.
When
I'm good.
COVID hit, you didn't think about the sickness is spreading was kind of like your moment? That was your time to shine, the
I-
pandemic? I mean, that was kind of what you were insinuating your whole career.
I think it was like ominous.
You think you caused it?
No. Shut up.
Did you ever see the South Park with the pangolin,
No.
Mickey Mouse?
Bro, no. I don't understand when people find all this time to watch TV. God bless you all.
Well, what are you doing? Does it take that
just-
long to water the plants?
Yeah, that and fucking they did kids, life, family. It's crazy. I wish I
I got
was.
the same number of kids as you, as far as I know.
God bless you. God bless you. I don't know how you do it. Up here playing in your attic.
My wife doesn't work. That's how I do it.
That would probably help for sure. So, yeah. It's tough, brother. It's tough. No time for TV shows for me. Work. That's why I need AI to make my life easier. Sorry. Yeah, I'm hot. You're breathing all fucking hot in the mic. Use that as a sound clip, bro. I literally heard your nostrils just flared so hard it was crazy. Dude, it's fucking take the sound clip. Bro, I literally heard this. But you did it by accident, bro. That That shit was just wheezing through. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. Talk shit. Right? This is your worst interview without a doubt. Because I didn't want to do it and because you didn't prepare.
Why should I prepare for?
Because it's your fucking stupid job.
My best friend.
Right? So why would you?
Why should I prepare
why would you
to
bring?
talk to my
Why
best
would you
friend?
bring a business relationship and talking to your best friend? Let us just speak.
The angle on that mic cable's killing me.
Me too.
You go to move and
It's so hot. I'm sweating bullets. Joe's yelling behind me in the back.
Well, technically, that's usually
It's really
that's the
short.
sickest dynamic. I mean, you got that problem everywhere.
Just be. What did I tell you off the rip? With this, it's too long-winded. Just be happy. I haven't seen one good edit of clips.
You didn't like any of the reels?
Some were all right. Some are better than others. Some are better than others.
The reel for movement is going to be cool. I'm just wondering if I should get the photos back before I post it. It's going to be a full week for the film.
Oh my god!
For all the film.
Wait.
You're gonna get so many views because people are gonna instantly see and be like, "He used film."
That's the question: is should I post the reel just with all the videos, or wait for the photos? I don't know. I think I do the videos because otherwise it'll die down too
I
quickly.
think it's already over.
Missed my shot.
I swear. I think you
I feel old.
should.
Because we're old.
But remember your horns?
Hornier than the goat weed.
Oh shit! Just be happy, bro. You'll get good clips out of me. The interview's gonna suck, but you definitely have like some good clips of us laughing. I ain't seen you laughing with one guest like that, so they can all fuck off.
Well, the one where you wanted to roast me but you didn't was really funny.
I'm not roasting you. Like you said, we're friends.
For the name of the podcast
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm not gonna insult. I'm not gonna insult you on your own podcast. I made that decision.
What's so bad about
I made that decision.
Dr. Gold? It's just Dr. Gold.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. Real fucking cool, man.
It's me.
Real fucking cool, man.
You're saying it like it doesn't sound like music? Because Dr. Gold was going to be one of my DJ names, DRAU. That was something that I came up with Tessa back in the day. We even had a logo and everything. She made me little Sharpie markers that said DRAU. Drow. Do you remember when I had Droll Under the Bridge? I literally had a blog called Droll Under the Bridge.
I remember.
Droll was the first name. The first word was droll.
Yeah, I don't think you should ever listen to your advice.
Then it was dance under the bar.
I remember
because
that.
it was a little too esoteric.
And dance under the bar made any bit of sense.
Yeah, that didn't make sense either. It was like a limbo contest, right? You know, I want to talk to Joe about this and you. The music at the marathon was really sad. When I was running all around Pittsburgh, and there were all these bands in these little tents.
They wouldn't let the sickness. They wouldn't let the sickness play.
You tried to?
Maybe a million years ago. I don't even remember.
It was just so sad.
Why was it sad?
Well, it just felt like they didn't really want to be there.
Why was it raining?
No, the weather was good. The weather was fine.
It used to be like a revered thing to do.
But you would only, there were a lot of them. It was probably 30 bands.
Yeah, you figure every mile, half mile.
Running in the north side. And then all of a sudden there's just a tent. And they're just like really trying so hard to do this cover that you're going to like so that you find out their name. And they've got their name on this little plaque. And it just really felt pathetic.
Is that like this podcast? Fuck.
Got him.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to. I'm sorry.
Bless you.
Because I don't think it is sad. That's why. I'm upset that you're insulting them. So I didn't insult them for me. I insulted you for them. Because
Right.
it's not pathetic. They were out, dude, they all signed up and they all wanted to do that shit. Art for art. I tried to do it and they told me fucking
It's
no.
not art for art's sake.
That
It's the
I tried
exact
to
opposite.
I tried to do it and
It's the
they
exact
told me no.
opposite.
So
It's-
fuck them. I don't feel bad for them at all. They signed up for it and I wanted to do it and they told me no. So go do art for art and don't do it because you want to get my name out and put your at on the sign.
That's what they're trying to do.
Well, good luck. Stupid shitty bands on the fucking. I mean, come on, bro. You know why it was sad? You know why it was sad?
Why?
Because they were some sad ass bands.
Right.
You think the Sickness would have been sad? Absolutely not. We'd been going ham sandwiches for fucking 4 hours straight, playing the same 3 songs like lunatics.
I just think it's not a good format
I
to
think
entertain somebody
I
who's
think it's-
running by you.
I do not, because I mean, a lot of people stand around and watch. I think it's cool.
Nobody was standing around and watching. Everybody was running by.
Bro, you did a half marathon in 4 hours. Everybody went home.
3 hours and a half, 3.5 hours.
13 minutes.
13-minute
miles.
Yeah,
Okay, has anybody congratulated you for that?
no.
Well, let me be
not
the
even
first.
my wife.
Let me be the first. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you.
13.1 miles is a lot.
Out of the
It's a lot.
500 Pittsburghers or something. What was it?
I don't like
750. Out of the 750 Pittsburghers who finished the half marathon, only 100 or so finished after me.
So you were in the bottom 15 percentile. I did a half in like 210, 211 once.
That's incredible. I can't even imagine.
It was like,
Remember when you and I ran a half? Just to do it?
nah, but it's probably hell.
You don't remember running all the way up and down Beechwood Boulevard with me, all the way to the Hill District, and just running home? 13.1?
Nah, do we have fun?
No, I felt terrible. I was laying on your living room floor, dining room floor, shoveling nuts, just taking nuts.
I kind of.
Walnuts, pecans.
I mean, did you say that on purpose like that for the clip, or and do the,
No,
the
that was-
spirit fingers with
No,
the nuts on my face?
That's really what it was like. I was so hungry when I got back. I couldn't stop just eating, and that was the only thing you had. Do you remember
couldn't stop eating what?
nuts? Do you do you remember Jay-Z?
Oh, I remember it was really expensive.
Was it?
Really
Was it
expensive.
$250?
Yeah.
Do something for a ticket.
That's nothing compared to T Swift. It's the mean price right now is $1,300
Is
for
that
any
the
seat.
Face or resale?
That there's no face,
That's
Well,
crazy.
there was at one point.
only for the bots.
Every ticket originally has a face value, then it goes to resale. Which is,
It might have been one of those
Face.
weird
I think
ones
it's
where they-
700 face.
Yeah, where like went
I mean,
straight
productions are
for
expensive.
T Swift
Also,
all
there
or
are tours out there now.
shake it
The
off.
dude that I was talking to
Shake
today,
it
Dylan,
off.
who I'm going to have on the podcast, he's a sound engineer here. His company, it's just him, I think. It's called I Was There Productions. Works for Opus One, so he's doing sound at Smalls, Stage AE, and Club Cafe. And really, really nice guy. Super, super personable, easy to talk to. And we were talking about how artists have their own sound engineers,
Yeah,
which is something I had no idea about.
What do you mean? Joe is my sound engineer.
that's major art. It's touring artists take their usually get past any certain level. You have a touring engineer with you.
Yeah, I don't want anybody mixing my vocals with Joe.
That's what he said, though, was like his dream gig was to find an artist and kind of rock with them. I was thinking about that. You know, it sounds kind of like what Bonix did, right? You find somebody to like hitch your wagon to.
Bands keep musicians. That's independent artists or individual artists keep whole bands, and Chili Peppers for the same engineer for
The ASMR, what is it? ASMR that you've been doing the entire episode is just so annoying with that water bottle and then the crinkly paper.
I'm still fucking thirsty, dog. Like,
All right, let's get a picture. I guess we're just going to call it a wrap.
yeah, because we could just be sit here all night and talk. I get it.
Sweet. That was fun.
Delete it. Only put the make it a 4-minute.
It'll be a 1 minute.
I'm saying a 4-minute episode. The 1 minute episode. That's all we need.
It's going to be like, I think it's like, what, 2 hours?
I'm not answering that.
No, dude. Yeah, delete this. I said.